Hi. So today I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about like about 6 problems or missing features in Thrive Architect. So Thrive Architect is it's a good page builder. I like its user interface. So I like its user interface, but there are some problems and missing features in Thrive Architect. So to be more specific, I'm going to talk about 3 missing features and 3 problems in Thrive Architect. So over here I have a Thrive. I have created a new page. This is a theme. This is the theme header. This is not a like I'm not using a Thrive theme. I'm using a free theme called ColorMake for blogging blog page, and this is also the theme footer, and these are widget areas. So um, before you buy Thrive Architect for your web development business, or even for your personal use, you better have a look at this video so you can find out that whether Thrive Architect is for you or not. So let me go through the 3 missing features in Thrive Architect. Okay, so these are my Thrive Architect elements. So number one, one of the biggest missing features in Thrive Architect, that Thrive Architect does not have any sliders or carousels. So if I write slider over here, so there are no sliders. There are no sliders or even image carousels. So what are sliders? So let me show it to you. Show you some sliders. Okay, so let me show you some sliders so you get an idea. So this is a slider. So if you have a slider, you can show several images, and you can have this kind of effects. Not this kind of effects, not necessarily the exact same kind of effect, but you can show more contents either within the same space if you have a slider. But this kind of slider, Thrive Architect does not have like this kind of sliders. See, so there are no sliders. So when you're buying Thrive Architect, you are not getting any sliders built in. So what you can do is you can buy a slider plugin like called Slider Revolution. You can buy this one. It is quite advanced, but this does not solve the problem. So this is a slider. This is a slider plugin which you can use with Thrive Architect. Uh, but still, this does not solve the problem properly. The slider is not built in Thrive Architect, so it is quite difficult to use. So this was the one missing feature in Thrive Architect. And another problem I want to talk about Thrive Architect is regarding the shape divider. So I have a background section over here. So let me give this a color, a background color. So just any kind of color, blue color, right? So if I set a shape divider to this, shape divider is called decorations in Thrive Architect. So let me just set a shape divider at the bottom. Let me slanted edge. So see, right. So this is a slanted edge shape divider. And let me just add another one with another color. Section minimum height. Okay. So section minimum height, let me set this. Okay, fine. Color, let me set a color to this one. Yellow, right? Oh, sorry, no. It's too bright. Kind of dark green, so it's not. Okay, fine. So these are 2 colors, right? So I want to I want them to blend in, right? I want to blend in, after here I want this green to come. I want this area to be green. This slanted part is white, right, by default, but I want them to be green. But when I'm going to set this when I'm going to trying to set this color as like green, like this green. So let me go to the decorations, slanted edge, and there are no color options to change that to green color. So you get that what I mean, right? So there are no options to change this area over here to this green. So so this either has to be white, like kind of white to match, to perfectly match with this. So this is the problem over here. So another missing feature is like not able to set a color to the shape divider. You can set the shape divider, you can set colors for fancy dividers, right? So let me choose a color for fancy divider. So suppose I choose this wave, right? So okay, right, I choose this wave, and for this wave, and for this kind of wave, let me see what color is this one. So if I choose a fancy divider and then I go to the decorations, then fancy divider, then I get an option to change the color of this area, like the divider area. But if I use a normal non-fancy divider, then I do not get the option to change this color over here. It remains white, and you have to do a lot more things to change this part to like another color. Okay, so this was the second missing feature in Thrive Architect, and the third and the most important missing feature in Thrive Architect, that this Thrive Architect does not have any theme builder. So what does this mean? This means that you cannot change this area, you can only work with the contents in between. Like content means like you can only work over here, the available area, this is the content area, you can only play with this. You cannot change the theme header or the theme footer using Thrive Architect. You can only make landing page headers and footers with Thrive Architect, but that doesn't replace the original theme header and the footer. So if you make a header with Thrive Architect, like you'll have to paste that, you have to like choose a blank landing page template and then paste that header in every single page manually. So that doesn't solve this problem. So if you are building out a, if you're like making a, if you want to make a website with custom header, like with a button over here, with social icons over here and other things, right? So if you're making a website, if you want to make a website with custom header or footer, then Thrive Architect is definitely not the right option. So that's the problem, no theme builder, which also means that you are not getting a custom designed blog page, custom designed single blog post page, custom designed products page, or custom designed single products page. So you're stuck with what the theme will provide you. So that's one of the most important feature missing in Thrive Architect. So you're not getting the theme in builder with Thrive Architect. Okay, so these are the three missing features. So let me get to the problems right now. And problem number one, importing a landing page template removes the theme header and footer. So what happens? So suppose I want to keep this header and footer, and I want to insert a template over here, right, in this content area. But what happens when I try to import a landing page template? So they do have lots of landing page templates, and all of them are landing page template. So what happens when I import a landing page template in Thrive Architect? So let me import this one. So if I import this page in Thrive Architect, okay, it's importing. Okay, so almost done. Okay, so this page is imported, fine. So what happens over here? you see that when I imported this landing page template, it automatically removes the theme header and the theme footer, completely removed it. So, and there are no options to keep the theme header and the theme footer and insert the templates in between. So why is this a big problem? This is a big problem because you may want to use this, like you may want to use this page template to create like a page. You may like this page template, but you also want to keep the theme header and the theme footer so it matches with the rest of your site. But when I'm importing a landing page template and it is removing the theme header and the footer, so I have no options to use this as a normal page template, not a landing page template. So that's another big problem. So if you're making a full website and every time you try to import a page template and it is removing the header and the footer, so you cannot use any of the templates to create a full website while keeping the header and the theme header and the footer. So that's a very big problem. Okay, so that was problem number 1. And problem number 2, let me see what's the problem number 2. Problem number 2 is that Thrive Architect conflicts with the WordFence security plugin. So how does Thrive Architect conflicts with WordFence? So WordFence is a very popular WordPress security WordPress plugin, and WordFence. I've seen most of the clients I've worked for used WordFence to clean malware on their website, viruses, and protect against brute force attack, etc. So, but in most of the cases, I've seen that WordFence conflicts with Thrive Architect. So, how does it conflicts with Thrive Architect? Suppose if you try to save this section as a template or as a simple, and you have WordFence installed in your website, so what it does is WordFence doesn't let you to install any templates in Thrive Architect. I've seen this in most cases. I'm not sure that if it does happen in every time, but what WordFence does, it does not let you save any kind of templates in Thrive Architect. So when you try to save it, it just keeps on loading forever and it doesn't save any template. So it is using a template to make out the full website is very important. Like what I do, I just modify a single section or page template to my needs, and then I use that same template to I save that template and use it for the rest of the site, so it makes my work easier. But if you have WordFence installed and it doesn't let you save any templates in Thrive Architect, so it does become very difficult to make a full website, and it takes a lot of time to make things over and over and over again. So how can you solve this problem temporary? What you can do, you can enable the learning mode in WordFence. So if you temporarily enable learning mode in WordFence, then it lets you save the templates in Thrive Architect. So that is a problem. That is problem number 2, that if you have WordFence installed, it conflicts with Thrive Architect and doesn't let you save any templates in Thrive Architect. And then problem number 3, updating Thrive Architect breaks website. So what happens, right? Suppose you have Thrive Architect and you get when you go to the plugins page and you see that your Thrive Architect needs to be updated, and when you try to update it, it breaks the whole website and you get an HTTP error 500. So when you get this error, you cannot do anything at all. You cannot access the login page, you cannot do anything. All you get is a white page and with the error written like HTTP error 500. So that's a very big problem. So what you have to do, you have to like you have to go to your hosting account and then restore previous backups before you hit the updates, right? So I usually do not face this problem. Most of the these problems I've seen this problem most of the times with Thrive Architect is when the hosting when the site is hosted on GoDaddy. So mainly, if you have a WordPress website hosted on GoDaddy with Thrive Architect installed, in all of my cases, I've seen that when I try to update Thrive Architect on a GoDaddy hosted WordPress website, it breaks the website in almost all the cases. In all the cases, it breaks the website if the hosting is GoDaddy. So how do I deal with this? Like I've seen many clients, I've worked with many clients who tried to update their Thrive Architect on their GoDaddy hosting WordPress website, and they broke the website almost every day. All they asked me and paid me was to update their Thrive Architect plugin safely so it doesn't breaks the website. So that is a very big issue, that Thrive Architect breaks the website when you try to update them, especially if the site is hosted, especially if the WordPress website is hosted on a GoDaddy hosting. So that's a problem. Thrive Architect conflicts with GoDaddy. So that is a one of the biggest problem of Thrive Architect. And so these are the problems. So these are the three missing features and problems in Thrive Architect. I have more problems listed down over here in about Thrive Architect, and I also have a suggestion that whether you should use Thrive Architect or not. Okay, so let me just so should you use Thrive Architect? So suppose if you are like, if you make full websites, if you make e-commerce website, if you make full 5 pages website or 6-7 pages website with a like a custom header and a custom footer which is consistent throughout the whole website, then I don't think you should use Thrive Architect. But if you use a page builder to build funnels regularly, to collect leads, to create webinar landing pages, to create mainly to create landing pages, then Thrive Architect is for you. Thrive Architect is mainly a page builder for creating landing pages. It is like an alternative for like ClickFunnels or something like this, like not which doesn't have too many pages, right? And all of the landing page templates of Thrive Architect are mainly landing page templates. So that is why you buy Thrive Architect for, to create landing pages. So that's the problem. That's the problem, and that's the thing, right? So I have this in this blog. I have more problems and some solutions listed down for these problems in this over here in this blog. I have more problems over here which you can read. The link of this blog post I've provided in the description below, so please check it out if you have the time. And if you like this video, please like this video, hit the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you for watching this.